No,
It's
no.
not as if he still loves me. It doesn't, ma. It doesn't.
What will you do if you find out that your partner who you have given your all, including unity, is cheating on you after 15 years in marriage? Yep, this man is guilty of that, and the wife wants the court to dissolve the marriage. Watch how they battle it out in the court.
He said we have been married for 14 years, and okay, I left home last year, August. So it's almost a year now that we make it 15 years. I married him as a baby.
He wrote it in your statement.
Yes, ma'am.
He wrote it there.
So,
and that's why he still has that emotional attachment to you.
I used to go severally for medical tests, and in fact, there was a time I had to beg him that he too should do it, that it should not be only me. So fine, he did it, but it was okay. They said it was okay. So I don't know whether it's medical or spiritual. And the doctor told me, because I could remember telling the doctor that he should give me fertility product. He said no, that I don't need it. It means that I'm fertile. That's the reason. So later, because I got to know about the pregnancy, he became aggressive. So, and I was trying to still make amends or make things work, but I could not curtail it again, because at times it would not come on time. So when I got to know about it now changed completely. If any little fault or mistake from me, you'll be shouting, calling me names, go to your mother's house. In fact, I did it 3 times, ma. He's there 3 times. And I asked him the first time, I said, what are you saying? Are you sure you want me to go? Initially he said no. Then the second time again, I said, are you sure? He said, yes, go away, go to your mother's house. Then the 3rd time, he said, you can go anywhere. Then I called my parents.
Let me tell you something.
Yes, ma'am.
When couples quarrel, they say a lot of unpitiable things about themselves. Even when he said, you should go away, did he throw your things out?
He didn't, ma'am.
Did he become violent?
He was.
He hit you?
He hit me.
Is that the first time you said you'd beat her up? So what made you raise your hand then? And what made you tell her to leave that day?
We are to cook a soup. So I normally go to market because of our condition to buy things, because I cook perfectly okay myself. So no woman can say want to play me yanga for cooking. So I told her, don't worry, stay at home. I'll go to the market and get those things. So I was at the market when I called her. I said, Funke, is it too good and water leaf? Funke didn't answer me. Then they brought that remote to her, that girl, that the girl, they confirmed the girl that the girl is pregnant for me. I said, Funke, why are you not talking? She didn't answer.
So that's about the time you just found out. So you were reacting to it.
Yeah,
she was reacting.
Not even so. No. You said not so. So what happened? What really happened? That
the day I left the house, I was doing house chores. So he went out. Actually, at times he would go out and buy things. So he said I was listening to radio, because I used that to keep myself busy. So when he came back, he was very aggressive. I was like, what happened? He said, where did you put your phone? How this? And he used to be like that. He's always aggressive. In fact, he said, this is the first time. It's not the first time that he hit me, but I don't want to sound implicative.
Was it this way when you were courting? And now,
No.
How long was your courtship?
About 8-9 months.
Okay.
But I've known him before then very well.
You've always been friends?
We've been friends before then. So I know him as an angry man, and sincerely I've tried to be patient with him. Anytime he's angry, I will keep quiet, and that's why he doesn't beat me every time. But it's not the first time that he's saying.
How many times has he beaten you before?
3 times now. That was the 3rd time. Now that day he came back, he was very aggressive. I said, I'm sorry, the phone is in the sitting room, I'm in the kitchen. I didn't know that it was ringing. The next thing he hit the radio, everything scattered, and then he was not shouting. I said, wait now, I didn't know. And he wanted to ask me whether I need this or I need that. I said, I'm sorry. The next thing he slapped me. And I said, why did you slap him? Why did you slap? And then I called my sister's husband. So he said I should call.
That's a wrong move.
Okay, ma'am.
Very, very wrong move. It's not with every phone call. Anything happens.
It was because I was not strong then. So I thought he was going to beat me again.
Do you realize what I'm talking about?
It's a distress call, ma. It's a distress call.
Okay. Don't let me open my mouth to see things I'm not supposed to see. Don't let me, because your family frustrated my life so much. Especially your mother and your sister. They made me what I am today.
Are you true?
So talking about the girl that had a baby for me, it was a mistake. She came home back. So when she asked me, I denied it. I said, there's nothing like that. Because then, even the girl that had the pregnancy, I have not believed whether I am the owner of the pregnancy. Because our real major problem was this. When we married, because before we married, I work in the north. I spent almost 11 years in the north. I do drink, I smoke, all those things. So when I came back to Lagos, when I met her, I stopped all those things. We got married. After marriage, all those things. We were waiting. They had the belief here, say the drink I was drinking. And that's why I could not impregnate her. I say, hey, it's okay. That is what they are caring about, his family, not my own family. Because in my family, nobody does not have a child. The two junior ones that are following me, their children are grown up, but I've not got one. If not for this one, I just got mine, it's just about 7 months old. So, we went for tests at an care house. 3 times, doctor satisfied me that I'm okay, that nothing is wrong with me. But she.
Do I continue, ma?
No, I want to ask you a good question.
Okay.
Do you still love him?
No, ma. I can't go through the trauma again. I weep every time.
You don't have to.
I'm just getting over it, and I don't want to go through it again. I don't. I'm tired. He called me a barren woman on the streets.
Peter, you heard her.
She said,
what do you have to say to that?
I didn't call her that name. I didn't call her. I did it. Because the day I met her at home, when she got that slap was when I was about going out. She told me, say, hey, I've confirmed that girl's pregnancy. You know, women now, the whole her chest was pushing me to the wall. I said, Funke, we started again. Allow me to go out. We started again. He said, I'm not going anywhere. It was then, out of annoyance, I gave her a slap. Then she allowed me to go.
And you know what? You are the one that actually offended her.
Yes.
And is that the right time? Yeah. Is that the best way to react?
No.
Do you understand me?
Yes, ma'am.
At that point, you ought to be begging and pampering her, not even raising your hand over her. As for your wife, it's rather unfortunate right now because her own state of mind. It's just that she wants to move on. Is that not so?
Yes, ma'am. I want to.
She doesn't want to come back. So what's that?
It's almost a year now. So what's next? He has not been calling me. Anytime he calls, ma, he will be asking me, have you gotten the buyer for the land? And I told him, I said, you need to find the buyer. Let's sell it and divide the money.
Is that the only thing he calls you?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. He doesn't care about my welfare. He doesn't care.
I'm going to suggest one thing.
Ma?
I want you to give this one more chance. I'm not saying live together. Listen to me. We are not living together. I'm not forcing you to stay married to each other either. Well, the two of you, I'm going to arrange a marriage counselor for you. I want you to go for at least 4 times. So if you are able to work out the 4 times within a month, you come back. if it's within 2 months, do you understand, or 6 weeks, I want you to do that. Then after the 4 sessions, you come back, I'll talk to you. If you still maintain your stand thereafter, do you understand me?
I understand.
So give it a chance more. You never know. Look at me. You're a woman. There is no human being that is perfect. I'm not saying he's the best husband in existence. Look at me. Even him, with him, there are things you do he doesn't like. There are a lot of things he does that you don't like too, that you mentioned. I'm not saying you are going to stay married. Do you understand me? But give it one more chance. You know why? If the two of you are before me now and both parties are saying it's over, do you understand? I know. But if one party still, give it a chance, go for sessions, see whether you can work it out. If you can't work it out, and you still come back, and that's just it. Do you?
Please, ma'am. He has told me earlier that he will not divorce me. So I know he's acting on that. It's not as if he still loves me. He doesn't, ma. He doesn't. And I need to move forward.
It's 6 weeks time too late for you to move on.
No.
You've waited this time.
I know it's only wasting my time.